Welcome to Refresh, a new web show showcasing things we like on the internet. I'm Tom.
And I'm Yatin, and as you may have seen from the trailers on the internet earlier this week, this is one of the pilot episodes that we're producing. If you enjoy it, please tell us in the comments down below and let us know. Enjoy!
This week, Instagram, Draw Something and Horse Meat.
And those are the topics we'll be talking about. Today joining us we have Asha, who's here to talk about Instagram. Now, Instagram is something that we've wanted to talk about for a while, but because neither myself nor Tom use Instagram, we thought it would be unfair to mention it until now. So, for those of you who don't know, Instagram is a photo sharing service that lets you post to Facebook and Twitter previously, is that correct?
Yeah, not anymore. They had a falling out, so...
Yeah, so...
Twitter, yeah.
Very bitchy.
It was a very heated debate.
It's also probably important to mention that Facebook is now owned by Instagram. Instagram is now owned by Facebook, rather, as well.
That probably had something to do with it.
Exactly. So yeah, that's Instagram really. And the main feature really is the fact that you can apply filters onto photos. And as someone that uses Instagram, why do you say use Instagram?
Because it makes really ugly people look very pretty, like flawless. And it kind of makes you feel like you're a photographer when really you don't know how to work Photoshop for shit. Yeah, it's pretty quick and...
Yeah. Okay. Now, like obviously camera technology has evolved a lot in the past 10 years or so. Now, a lot of people's criticism, including mine, is that Instagram is like a step backwards, as in it's ruining photos, if you will. Now all the Instagram photos look the same. Now, I mean, what do you say to
Yeah,
that?
it's pretty kind of true. But then there's people who can't afford really fancy cameras or don't know how to work Photoshop or don't have time to learn how to work Photoshop. So it kind of is quick, it's easy, it does the job. So yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned quick. I mean, just how quick is Instagram, rather?
Like, it takes like 2 minutes, if that, to put a filter on a nice photo and make yourself look pretty.
It's like an evolution of the Twitter idea in that you're condensing what you want to say into 140 characters.
Yeah.
You're condensing what you're doing now into one picture.
Yeah.
Apply a fancy
literally.
filter and...
It's quite good that
Share
way, because you can kind of see what everyone else is doing. Whereas with Facebook, it's like all these statuses and blah blah. This is all just pictures, and yeah, it's quite nice.
Okay. And
visual history of people's day. And
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Except for people who have their little cats and everything. Like 10 million pictures of a cat, like it's kind of annoying, but.
yeah, I mean, it's something. I mean, I guess it's something that just kind of happens, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, that's Instagram, I guess.
Yeah.
So then, I guess we move from one mobile app rather to another, and that is onto Draw Something. Now, Draw Something was it still is.
It's practically non-existent these days.
Yeah, nobody really uses
literally.
it.
Don't know anyone that uses it anymore.
Neither do I. Basically, it's an app that lets you draw. Well, you are given something to draw, and
It's like Pictionary.
Yeah, it is
like
Pictionary. Basically, it's
An
Pictionary.
app for Pictionary.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's Draw Something, and I think it was a big fad really. After like 2 or 3 weeks, it kind of stopped being. Such a big
Everyone
deal.
literally just stopped using it. It wasn't even like it kind of gradually slowed down. It was just like, it just stopped.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean. But I mean, at least it was quite a big app. I mean, it was bought for like 140 or 180 million dollars by Zynga, who makes
It's got less than 600,000 downloads yet. For some reason, they thought it was worth that much. It's really strange.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of really
It just tanked in value, I think.
yeah, probably not the most right purchase. I mean, there's a new one as well. I mean, you mentioned a new
What
one.
was it called?
Four pictures, one
four
word.
pictures, one word. That's
Yeah.
it. Sounds kind of
And
cheeky.
what is that basically?
It's like where you're given 4 pictures which relate to a word you're supposed to guess. But some of the pictures aren't very... They don't really link to what you're trying to guess. Well, I don't know, that's kind of what I found, but...
Yeah, I found
Yeah.
like for
Some of them
one of the
were
words I
dumb.
found was wave, and it like had people waving, or
Yeah.
you had like a surfer wave or
Yeah.
something like that, and it's like 4 different examples, and you got to guess them what they all link together as.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that kind of sums up
We'll
the
see what
draw
happens.
something and the evolution of draw something.
Download the app.
Yeah, we're not paid to say that, by the way.
No, we know.
And then that brings us on to the horse meat scandal, which is in the UK basically. And comes on that mainly eats chicken and fish to a vegetarian to a full blown carnivore at the end. We have kind of the situation where people have been buying beef products which aren't actually beef, they are horse meat. Now, I mean, what's everyone's opinion on that really?
Well, I didn't really follow it. It just sort of it happened in the background.
Yeah.
Something I heard
Same.
on the radio.
Yeah.
People mentioned it, but I don't know. It's something to do with Tesco. I think was the main problem. Wasn't
Yeah,
it? Something like
it's
that?
more to do with like a supplier, I think it's Findus, I don't know, but I think it's more to do with one particular supplier that's had almost all of its products affected. Which kind of shows like, you know, how food distribution has come, where loads of different products are made in one factory and
Yeah.
one issue can affect all of them.
Yeah, literally. This
So-
is why you should be a vegetarian.
Yeah,
Don't eat
To
meat.
avoid horse meat.
To avoid horse.
so always horse meat.
Really.
And
I'm just kidding, eat what you want. I'm not your mum.
yeah. Yeah, so that, I mean, that's kind of sums it up really. That's the horse meat issue. I just thought it'd be nice to talk about. I mean, I guess the other issue is the whole kebab industry. A lot of people are saying that's recently become affected, where, you know, especially when people are thinking they're eating lamb, etc., when they're not. You know, I think that's the main, it's the principle where people are told they're purchasing and consuming one item when they're actually purchasing and consuming another item. But yeah, I thought it'd be something topical to talk about. It is Pancake Day after all, and it's fair
I'm
to
not
say
sure how that links into horse meat.
they're
It's
both
still food,
they're both
I
edible.
guess.
They're both edible, I guess.
And the ingredients are both sold at Tesco,
There
maybe?
you go. There's the link.
Yeah, as you can buy both horse meat labelled as beef
So-
and pancakes within Tesco.
Promoting Tesco.
Sorry?
You're promoting Tesco.
We're also not paid. Okay, so let's start that again, shall we? As you can buy both beef products and
Tesco's cut the
You buy
game.
Tesco
Tesco from
products?
Tesco.
as you can buy both beef products and horse meat from any of your large supermarkets these days,
Including Tesco.
or potentially at Tesco and Morrison's, Sainsbury's, Waitrose.
Aldi. Don't forget about Aldi.
I'll do the dawn.
Shush, Aldi's way better than Lidl. Don't start this
As you
one.
buy from any of those.
Waitrose.
Where
There's
we have
another
some
debate.
Waitrose.
No, Waitrose is pretty good.
Yeah, we're just saying if it's labelled as one thing, it might be something completely different. So, yeah. But I guess that kind of brings us to an end for this week. Unless there's anything else anyone wants to mention.
No, that's about it.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
And have a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Or if you watch
Screw
it after
you.
Valentine's Day, commiserations for Valentine's
I
Day.
hope you got laid.
and
She's
your
over
Twitter
there.
handle is
I'm at TomFinn46.
your Twitter username.
Oh, Asha Moda.
How do you spell that?
ASHAMODHA.
And
I don't know why I'm so happy about that. Please can we do this again?
I'm at Yatinvada, that's YATINVADHIA, and links will be in the description down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Basically, there's 4 types of people on Valentine's Day. There's the I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
kind of people.
I don't mind it. I'm not like that.
And then there's the couples who are like, it's just another day, who cares?
The whole,
you know?
the whole
The whole, I love you every single day of the year. This day's not any different.
Exactly. And then there's the singles who no, I already said that. No, the singles, the miserable singles who are like posting on Facebook like, I don't know, my man. I wish my man could be like Jack from Titanic or whatever. And then you have the PDA couples, I think
Oh my
it was,
God.
who were like, oh my god, I love my babe so much, like toast with her, oh my god. Yeah, so that's it really.
So which one are you?
And none of you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. And Tom made us all pancakes. Very nice.
Oh, I did. Next time, add in waffles.
Yeah.
And in the morning, I'll make a waffle.